The defense in Ken Paxton's impeachment trial spent today questioning witnesses after prosecutors rested their case yesterday. Paxton is accused of abusing his authority as Attorney General to help a donor, Nate Paul, who was under FBI investigation. Today we heard testimony that whistleblowers against Paxton were fired for violating the agency's policies and not as retaliation. The head of Open Records described irregularities in how the DPS and FBI responded to requests for documents from Nate Paul's attorney. Also today, House impeachment managers withdrew their motion to have Paxton banned from future office if he is convicted. It's not clear what led to that move. Fox 4's Stephen Dial joins us now live from Austin. Steve, you've been listening to testimony all day. Has anything stood out from the defense witness testimony?
Well, what just stood out, we have a bit of breaking news. The defense, Tony Busby, the lead defense attorney for Attorney General Ken Paxton, just announced that the defense has rested its case. They called about 4 witnesses on their side today, all current employees of the Attorney General's office, really going line by line over some of the articles of impeachment queries, but more importantly, trying to punch holes in the testimony of the people that they replaced. So if anything really stood out in the testimony, it was just the fact that the people who testified against Paxton, the whistleblowers, their successors basically testified rebutting what they were saying today.
All right, well, what's the chance, Steve, that we could hear closing arguments maybe tonight or in the morning?
Right, well, I will say from observing the senators in person and on the live stream, some fatigue has definitely set in. Things were kind of drawing on kind of slow today. And so it could be, they say, less power through in here closing, but possibly the judge, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, may say, let's have a good night's sleep, fresh set of eyes in the morning, closing statements, and we may have deliberations or a verdict by this time tomorrow.
All right, you'll be there to cover it. Stephen Dial, live in Austin. Thank you. And you can watch the trial streaming live on fox4news.com, the Fox 4 YouTube and Facebook pages. And when we're not in a newscast, you can watch Fox Local. That's our streaming channel. It's free to download on Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, and Android TV. No login is required.